now that we've taken our initial weight of the crucible for total solids, we will measure the initial weight of the filter that we will be using to collect suspended solids from our wastewater sample. We'll put this here, weigh it, and make sure, really for both the crucible and for the filter, that you go to 4 decimal points, but especially for the TSS, because the amount of solids is going to be very small. So 1.3908 grams. Next, we will go ahead and do total solids and TSS. We'll start with suspended solids. What we need to do is use a vacuum pump. So we will place this here, which where we will place our filter on top of. And notice that we're not worrying about collecting the sample. We're only worried about collecting the liquid that filters through. We're only worried about collecting the solids. We can turn that on. Put our flask on. Okay. Now I'm getting our sample. For activated sludge, we're going to add 3 milliliters of sample filter through. So that 3 milliliters is what you will use when calculating your TSS. And again, it settles quickly. We'll shake it up. We'll add our 3 milliliters. We can turn off the vacuum pump. And take our forceps. We will put the filter onto our weigh boat, and make sure that when you're taking it off, you may not have noticed, but I released the pressure so that I could easily take it off, because you don't want to rip it, because that'll affect the mass of your filter and therefore your total suspended solids measurement. Now it looks like we've gotten all the liquid, but to be safe, we will put it in the 105-degree furnace along with our total solid sample. For our total solid sample, we will collect 10 milliliters. Now again, we will put both of these in the 105-degree oven to remove, to evaporate all the liquid, and then we will leave this in overnight. And the next day we will put it in the desiccator to allow it to cool without any moisture from the air coming on it. Then we will take our final measurement after we've added the solids. You can subtract that to get your total solids and total suspended solids using your mass and the volume that we added based on the calculations in the lab manual. And then after that, we will need to do volatile suspended solids. And the way we do that is we take our total suspended solids sample and we put it in the 550-degree furnace. And so it will need to be heated up to 550 degrees. We will open it up, and then we will leave our sample in for 20 minutes to remove the volatile suspended solids, you'll take your final weight, and subtracting that, you'll be able to get the volatile suspended solids. And so for this lab, your group mates will need to come in the day of the lab and then the day after to do the volatiles, to record your final masses and your volatile suspended solids masses. And we will wait for the sludge to settle, and then we will have completed this lab.